Let's get an insider perspective on this. Former exec Rick Spielman joining us here on HQ. Rick, lots of differing opinions of what Lamar Jackson is and will be. How does that impact his value to the Ravens in getting this deal done?
Yeah, well, first of all, Baltimore has to decide whether he's their franchise quarterback going forward or not. And he's a great athlete. Some of I would say, the criticism on Lamar is that he makes so many plays with his legs that as he gets older and into his career, when he can't make those type of plays with his legs, will he be able to still make plays with his arms? But you're dealing with a dynamic here that you're trying to get a contract done directly with the player. And where does he see his value? Where does Baltimore Ravens see their value? And is there a common ground they can come together? And when a player is doing this on his own, with his mother, as you alluded to, that when you're in negotiations with an agent, you can kind of defend the team stance on why you think he's worth X amount. But when you have to directly talk with the player about that, that's a little different dynamic where you don't want to offend the player, where the player says just, hey, I'm just going to walk away. I don't care. The other thing that I think Lamar has to be very careful of is that we went through it similar with Teddy Bridgewater, where let's say he wants to just play out his contract and get franchised or see where it goes next year. And Teddy had a non-football contact injury that blew out his knee and really affected his career going forward.
Talking with Rick Spielman, the longtime executive with the Minnesota Vikings, and Lamar Jackson's situation. What kind of a contract should we expect Lamar and the Ravens to come to when this does get done? How does it compare to the other big ones out there that have gotten done recently, like the Josh Allens, like the Patrick Mahomes?
Well, I'm sure he's going to want that and potentially beyond. And I think with Russell Wilson still hanging out there, with Joe Burrow, they're going to eventually have to get a contract done with him. So you want to make sure that you're getting the value you think that you deserve. And that's going to be, up there with the top quarterbacks and all the contracts that we've seen this past year that were given out. But in 2 or 3 years from now, if you do commit to this, is it going to be in the same market where potentially the quarterback market is going to go with the increase in the salary cap and all the revenue that's coming into the NFL?
Lamar Jackson, one of the youngest players to win NFL MVP at 22 years old, but that was years ago now. We'll see what he can become this season and if his value goes up the longer it goes on.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.